Trash Cinema 101.
Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Trash Cinema 101. I'm your host, Logan Donahoo, here every single Wednesday and Monday. Mondays at 5 for my Monday movie matinee, and also Wednesdays for the What the Fuck Wednesdays, WTF Wednesdays for those that demur and don't want to say curse words. Let me know, housekeeping, how the background music sounds, how I sound, if my cat is still cute, cleaning himself behind me. Yeah, sorry for the little bit of delay there at the top of the hour. I was like, time got away from me. I'm supposed to be in my room. Gotta go. Anyway, so yeah, I have a short film today. It's starting off a whole month-long extravaganza of watching films all about dating, specifically advice from the 1950s about dating, how to date properly, what you should be looking for in a proper mate, how to have social skills, which... After last week's, we watched a film called The Snob last week, and I was talking to Wayne about it, and yeah, like a lot of the stuff they talk about in some of these films is like, is this person just a little antisocial or on an autistic spectrum and that just wasn't diagnosed because 1950s? So there's that morsel of dark there that we'll explore. But it's really interesting to see what the societal norms of the 1950s were back then. By the way, thank you to everyone up in the chat room. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Rylea. Hi, Ms. Nicole and John. I think I want to call everyone by their, like, username. So Samantha, Wayne, Rylea, Knickknack, Mr. Narcotic Casserole. Narcotic Casserole! By the way, everything that I do, as always, is brought to you by my lovely sponsors on Patreon, of whom will be getting a full-blown, nice, edited video sometime soon. Tomorrow, I am doing some filming. I am talking about basically activism, and activism in general, and especially right now. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, especially having to do with the Black Lives Matter movement and George Floyd and a lot of other stuff. So I really want to maybe give a little guidance, tips, advice, stuff that I actually put in one of my Fringe shows called Unbelievable. It was about the election and how I felt like we were going to survive, if not thrive, over the 4 years of the Trump administration. And yeah, I hope to hopefully make people feel like there's options out there, and especially not only how to be a good activist but not burn out. Secret pro tip, it's pacing yourself. So anyway, that's gonna be one of my first videos, getting back out there and recording stuff, because I have a whole set of new ooh la la nice soft boxes that I invested in the middle of the pandemic, and I haven't used them yet. I have nice lighting, but I haven't utilized that yet. So thank you to my supporters on Patreon for all that. Yay! Hello, Sophocles. Hello, Megan. Viticomen. Hi, Amanda, as well. So yeah, without further ado, by the way, if you want to send me any sort of love letters, you can over at my P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box 1503, Orlando, Florida, 32802. I will open those here on the air and let everybody see what you had to say to me. It'll be lovely. So yeah. Yay. Samantha, good on your niece. Thank you to her for serving as a medic over in the protests in Little Rock. Hearts out to her. I went to the ones here. Last stream I talked about going to the ones here in Orlando, and they were peaceful. They were passionate. They were loud. There was curse words, but you know what? Sticks and stones, words-wise, are not as bad as actual broken bones. So, about that. Beautiful protests, and unfortunately people were met with tear gas, and I really want to hopefully help out with that. And mind you, it was people not paying attention to curfew, but yeah. Anyway, that's another video. I just want to bring light to that, and also I'll close the video with the same advice I was giving people earlier. So anyway, let us move into some pre-show gaming. I have a little trivia game for all of y'all, if y'all are feeling sassy. So I highly advise having this on your laptop or television, or computer of your choosing, and you will open up your mobile device, whether that is a tablet or smartphone or whatever, and go to kahoot.it, at which point you will enter in this code right up in here. That is 697923. Again, that's 697923. Cops are macing people in downtown as we speak. Jazz hands. Yeah, they made the borders of downtown, including the Paramore district, a early curfew today. So, Lord. Anyway, hey, true fact. When I introduced my then wife to my mom, she declared, "I like this one. She's good for breeding." That was our first date, and yet she still married me. I want a guy who I'm dating, their parents, to say that I'm good for breeding. That's all I want in life. Yay! We have Yummy Sprinks, the founder, Scott, all up in the Kahoot extravaganza. Again, that's kahoot.it or with the Kahoot app. I personally prefer the actual website version of things. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, we got Wayne up in there. We got 10 viewers up in here. Hi, 10 viewers. Everybody, fly on in. Okay, for everyone that have protested or doing their part in one way or another, writing to your legislative officials, thank you. Thank you for doing that. We got Rylea and Wayne and the founder and Scott and Yummy Sprinks. Anyone else? Anyone else? Come on in, come on in. It's okay. We got all the time in the world. I would like to take this moment to thank the Phoenicians. The Phoenicians. Damn it. Come on. My joke will work. There you go. You can kind of see it. Sorta. There we are. I'd like to thank the Phoenicians for the lettering that we used today. Oh, my cat's saying hello. Mishka. Hi. Hello, Sam I Am. Everybody in the chat room. Yay. By the way, fun fact while we wait for the last couple people to log in. Hey, Knick-Knack, yay! I was going through all the previous live streams I've done, and all the ones with movies. I have put timestamps in the description and on the scrub bar, that little red line at the bottom there. So if you go to any of my previous films, and I'll do it to this one as soon as it's done, you go to the bottom there and it actually tells you where to jump to if you want to go straight to the film and not watch the pre-show, or if you want to go straight to the pre-show and not have my little like load music playing. All right, we got 7 people. Anyone else? Last call. There's about a 30-second delay. Brian is taking a nap, so he's not helping you. You'll be nice and fair. Tonight's film is only like a 10-minute film, by the way. It's nice and short. Ah! People disappeared. Got 6 players. Kahoot.it. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the highest bidder. All right, here we go. The social courtesy quiz. Question number 1, and I made these easier. Today's short was made by Cornet Films. What is a cornet? Is it a small or simple crown, a big frilly necktie, a 1950s car with lots of chrome, or a net that you catch Corona beer with? Corona beer. Today's shirt was made by Coronet Films. What is a coronet? Is it a smaller simple crown, a big frilly necktie, a 1950s car with lots of chrome, or a net that you catch Corona beer with? I need a net to catch Corona beer with. I don't know about you. Ooh, yes! Most everyone knows it. The other one is a cravat. A big frilly necktie is a cravat, not a coronet. Close, but still. Let's see what people got on that one. Ooh, Riley in the lead, followed by Nick Knack and Scott. Good job, y'all. Next question. Bam. True or false? This film was made with the help of the head of the homemaking education department of Mississippi State College. True or false? This film was made with the help of the head of the homemaking education department of Mississippi State College. True or false? Yeah, Coronet is a huge educational film maker. Like, they tons of stuff. MST3K did a lot of their stuff. For a while there, it's weird, like Coronet, Centron, and McGraw-Hill Publishing, like any of us that were kids of the 80s or 90s even, had their textbooks. So it's all one big company. You can look at it. There were different divisions, but might as well. True or false? Head of homemaking education department? Yes! All 7 people said true. Let's see if that did anything to the standings with who answered quickly. Riley is still in the lead, followed by Scott, and then Nick Knack. Ooh, in a very close lead, 1 point. Let's see what's next. Number 5. What weird storytelling device does this film not use? Is it teleportation, time travel, a narrator the main character can hear, or magic spells in Latin? What weird storytelling device does this film not use? Is it teleportation, time travel, a narrator the main character can hear, or magic spells in Latin? It uses 3 of them. One of them is not true. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, most of you got it. Magic spells in Latin. It really does use time travel, teleportation, and a narrator only the main character can hear. You're in for a treat. This film is, like, if you were going to make fun of 1950s films, this film is the example. Like, you would make this film. All right, let's see who's, things are flipping. We got Scott in the lead, followed by Sam I Am, and then Rylea on the way back there. And Sam I Am is on as a streak. Congratulations, Sam I Am. 4 out of 5. What's the theme of the party the young pair go to? Is it space travel and planets, Tarzan and jungle, old presidents and politics, or hobos and rural homelessness? Which one of these is the theme of the party the young pair go to? Is it space travel and planets? Is it Tarzan and the jungle? Is it old presidents and politics? Or is it hobos and rural homelessness? Oh, no one guessed it! Yes, everyone, it is in fact hobos and rural homelessness. I can't make this up. They never say that that's what it is, but all of a sudden you're looking at the outfits and you're like, what? Why are you dressed like that? And then you see a sign that says hobo. You're not ready. All right, let's see what that did. It didn't do anything since no one got it right. Number 5 of 5. This is multi-select, double your points. 2 answers. What 2 weird compliments do they not say in the film? 2 of these are fake compliments. Which ones are fake? Is it, isn't that the boy who used to be so rude? Why, he's actually nice now. I used to think he was a communist. Now he's okay. Say, you bathed today. What 2 weird compliments do they not say in the film? Is it, isn't that the boy who used to be so rude? Why, he's actually nice now. I used to think he was a communist. Now he's okay. Or, say, you bathed today. Whoop. People thought, yep, it was. Those two are fake. It was the, I used to think he was a communist, now he's okay, and say, you bathed today. They really do say, isn't that the boy who used to be so rude? And why, he's actually nice now. This film, I'm telling you. Let's see what we got here. The final podium in third, it's Wayne. Followed by Sam I Am. And then, in first place, it's Scott. Congratulations, Scott. You are the winner of today's extravaganza. I celebrate you. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Yay. So, without further ado, let's traipse on back. Hold on. I'm getting all this going. And bam. Good job, Scott. I hope you had fun with it. So, once again, for those tuning in, feel free to follow me and or tip and or sponsor if you want to over at my Patreon and or tip jars and or every form of social media. All of them are available at logandonahoo.com. I made a list you can just click on. It's beautiful. I'll give you that link at the end of the film if you want to so click that in and not have to type my name. Otherwise, who's ready for some strange 1950s educational films? This, without further ado, is Social Courtesy, a Coronet film. Enjoy. Bam. Let me turn up that volume. Mary E. Weathersby, head of homemaking educational department at Mississippi State College. An all-CA sound.
Why does Martha have to have a party?
I don't know. Why?
Hard times party at that.
Hard times party.
What makes you think I'd like to bring Carol? Oh, Carol's all right. I don't have any fun at parties. Kids just aren't friendly.
Oh, Bill, that might be your fault.
I doubt it.
Maybe it's just that you don't know how to use social courtesy.
Social what?
Social courtesy, Bill.
Oh.
Oh, that's old-fashioned.
What's old-fashioned about having fun at parties?
The fact that you have to wear clothes.
What's having fun at parties got to do with social courtesy?
If you give me a chance, I'll show you.
In graphic detail. I'm not saying Bill is cute, but Bill is cute.
Go ahead.
All right. First, let's get you to Carol's house to call for her.
What?
Teleportation!
Well, okay.
Now go ahead and ring the doorbell. I'll stick around and help you out.
Well,
I guess.
hey, look, what's so special about this? I don't have to be courteous just to call for my date, do I?
Hi, Bill. What a costume. I'm nearly ready. Do you want to come in for a minute?
Nearly, huh? I'll wait out here. Don't take all night.
Hold it. Let's take a picture of this situation.
Flash.
Now look at that, Bill. Here Carol was trying to be friendly.
Did you
And
catch
you said
the fact
people
that he
aren't
has
friendly.
a dark room in
No,
his bedroom?
Bill, you discourage others when they want to be friendly. You'd better back up and start all over again.
Back it up, back it up. You got it, you got it. No. I just felt myself getting demonetized.
I don't think Carol's going to want to go out with you again unless you...
Huh?
Did I touch a sore spot, Bill? Well, maybe you'd better try to be more friendly this time.
Hi, Bill. Oh, that's quite a costume.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
nearly ready. Do you want to come in for a minute?
Oh, thanks, Carol. But I guess I'll wait out here, if you don't mind.
Well, all right. I won't be long.
I don't want to see you while you're indecent. Can you just beckon us over?
How am I doing?
Better. But you might have gone inside as she asked.
I wanted to check with you.
Asks.
Hey, say, wait a minute. Is this social courtesy, what I've been doing?
It's part of social courtesy. Just
We're
simple
learning.
friendliness.
Here I am.
He shooshed himself.
Let me help.
Thank you. Should we go? This will be a lot of fun tonight. We're all playing.
Welcome to the Hard Times party. It's just torn up clothes. I would laugh at it as if it's a dated
You
thing.
go on and enjoy the party.
Train
Come with me,
tracks.
Carol.
All right, Bill, you're at the party. Now let's see you try some more social courtesy.
They just
I'll be
called
right
the
here to
train
help you.
tracks. The hobo
Thanks.
jungle. Hobo jungle. Bum's rest.
I don't know, no. Cut it out. It's like the way you Hey, look, I finally got the food.
Yeah, Bill's got some arms. Like,
But hello, Bill. How are you?
Okay, I guess.
Bill, aren't you going to learn? You're being very rude to Martha's mother. She thinks you're very impolite.
Martha's mother.
Look at you sprawled out in that chair.
Look at how we
You're
didn't
supposed
center
to
that
rise when an
photograph.
adult speaks to you. Everybody knows that. Now, let's back up and try it again. And see if you can be polite.
Rise when an adult. That you
Oh, come
also are
on,
an
Bill.
adult.
Sit up. That's a chair, not a bed.
Up. Up, up, up. Good boy.
That's better.
Yes.
Watch it now. Here she comes.
Well, hello, Bill. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I didn't expect to see you in costume. That's pretty clever.
Well, thank you.
Like,
You
is that
did pretty
supposed to
well
be a hobo
yourself.
costume
Oh,
on her?
thanks. You like it?
I certainly do.
Bad patches.
There's Ellen. I want to see her. Have fun.
Well, now, wasn't that better? Look at the effect of a little politeness. You've had a very pleasant talk with Martha's mother.
Love me, Bill.
Well, she seemed friendlier than usual.
That's because you were friendly and courteous.
See how
Now,
it works.
look over to your left. Martha's introducing a stranger to the group.
With a fully
She'll be
blown
here
out
soon.
back. Fully blown
Suppose
out.
you had to make the introductions. How would you do it?
Me? Oh, well, I'm not going to. That's Martha's job.
Well, we can fix that up pretty easily. All it takes is a little switch. And now you have to do the introducing.
Teleportation.
Martha, Hank.
Hold it, Bill. Not so good. Let's go back to the beginning and let Martha show you how.
Bill, I'd like to meet Hank Latner. This is Bill Brent.
Hi. I'm glad to know you.
Hank is the fellow who won the city math contest last week. Except for that, he's normal.
Say, you could help me with my algebra, couldn't you?
He's normal.
Well, I could try.
Well, not now. This is a party, remember? Besides, I want you to meet my mother.
All right.
Goodbye, Bill.
See you later, Bill.
She's
Sure
just
thing,
like
Hank.
a slovenly
You
Greco-Roman
see,
statue.
a good introduction makes meeting people simpler and more pleasant.
Sure, you're right. But there's so much to learn how to do.
Sure, there's a lot to learn,
Aw.
but it's worth it.
Aw.
And learning is easy. One way is by watching others.
He's sort of had sleeves. It's an undershirt the whole time. So it like inches out.
Here, Carol. About time, too.
Inches.
How long does it take to take your coat off?
Easy, Bill. Is it going to help any if you complain?
No.
All right.
Get it
Be
out of your
friendly,
system, Bill.
thoughtful. Join in the fun.
Be
You'll get
angry at me,
along.
Bill.
I'll see you at refreshment time.
Hi, Bill.
Oh, hi, Carol. Oh, come on, let's join the gang.
Swell.
Like, this is like POV 1950s porn.
How about it, Junior Rio?
Bill can hear us. No one else can. Bill, do our bidding. Dance for me, Bill. Here we see the Anglo-Saxon of the 1950s in their natural environment. Hard times theme. Hard times.
Bill, how are you getting along?
Hey, Bill.
All right.
How about some refreshments? Aren't you hungry?
Would you like some of my
Good
refreshments,
idea.
Bill?
You could get some for Carol, too.
That is a good idea.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes.
Oh, no, I was just thinking. I'll
Bill
get
has
you
problems.
some food.
Bill
Why,
has lots of
thank you,
problems.
Bill. Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, Joan.
Oh, it was all my fault. I didn't watch where I was going.
You didn't watch where you were going.
Watch where you're going, Joan.
Here, I'll get you some more.
Oh, you don't have to, Bill.
It's all right.
All the germs.
Here. You want some?
Serving fork, hands.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Bill
Now
touched your
you're
food.
getting the idea, Bill.
Savor your food
Be friendly.
now.
Be thoughtful. What do you think of social courtesy now?
I guess it makes being with people a lot more enjoyable for me.
And more enjoyable for them, too. You've made a good impression on people here. Listen.
Isn't that the boy who used to be so rude?
Why, yes.
Touching her cheek like that.
You hear that? She says you're not as rude as you used to be.
They don't think you're a horrible person anymore,
What do
Bill.
you know?
And look at Carol.
Let's look at Carol.
Bill is cute, so. Why, he's actually nice now. I'm glad I came with him. Really.
Those few changes made a big difference, didn't they?
Yes, social courtesy does make a difference. And it's easy to learn.
Don't be
You
a
can learn by
shithead.
watching others. And you can even get a book on courtesy from the library.
I might at that.
I might at that. I love...
Sorry I took so long. I
Phrases
had an
like
accident.
Thank you. Phil, I'm having some of the kids over to my house next Saturday night. I'd like to have you come, too.
Oh, I don't.
He has a rope
Sure.
belt.
Sure, I'd like to come.
Good.
He's taking
Thanks for asking.
opportunities.
Social courtesy does pay, doesn't it? Thanks.
Bill, eat with your mouth closed. Well, we can't all be winners. That was Social Courtesy from Coronet Films. I hope you all enjoyed that lovely jaunt into the 1950s. I have 3 more of those lined up for you over the next rest of the month, and I have a 4th one that might just bring us into July, because it's not about dating the other sex. It's a whole nother thing that it's... I can't wait. Oh, let me put on my little background music. My bad. There we are. Sorry for that. But, I'm checking out the chat room now. Makes you wonder how he got her to go with him in the first place. Well, you never know. She got Spanish flu the next day from just touching it. Oh no, they can hear Bill talking, but no one else can hear the narrator. The narrator is in Bill's head. I love that. Lower SES. Oh my god. The orgy they all had later was one for the ages. Oh my god. I mean, they were all already wearing clothes that's like half off, and he had his rope belt. Not saying, but... Oh my god. Too bad he'll get ruined by the Vietnam War eventually. He'd be too old for the Vietnam War. He was like supposed to be like 17, 18 in the 50s, so that means he was like in his late 20s. They were just pulling young people straight out of high school. Ugh. Dark thoughts. Yeah, so the lesson is you'll get coochie by not being a shithead. Don't be a shithead. Like, oh, I need to see needs. No, like, am I the only person that thought Bill was really cute? Like, there was this moment where he like turns like, say Bill. I'm like, oh, hey Bill, what up? I don't know all about that. So, yeah, the Korean War. Oh God. Yep, that's unfortunately way more accurate. So I would like to bring some attention to some stuff. People were asking before What can they do to help out? I just wanted to recap what I said back on Monday. Two things in particular that are prevalent right now. First off, there is a organization called Campaign Zero. I want to lift up their work. Campaign Zero has a 10-part plan on how to hopefully make police relations better. It's everything from community oversight, changing legislative policy, body cams, ending for-profit policing, demilitarization, and also union practices. Little itty-bitty line item things that could theoretically add up to a lot of good. I'm going to go ahead and actually put the link for them over into the chat room for y'all to go ahead and sign on to if you actually want to find out more. And then for people that do have money, aren't worrying about times right now, if it isn't the lean times for you, if you don't find yourself in one of Bill's rando hobo parties, you can also go ahead and find out more about helping out the Orange County, Florida Dream Defenders. They're an organization that actually usually does political organizing, community improvement rallies, workshops, and all that sort of stuff. But in particular right now, they're doing a lot of fundraising for bailing people out, for anyone that gets arrested at these protests right now. So they're a really wonderful group as well that you can support. I actually just threw the nope, wrong one. That was yesterday's protest. There we are. I threw their link there over into the chat room as well, and their link has been shared by different organizations, including the Democratic Socialists of America here right in Orange County. So I wanted to bring all of that up and let people know there are things you can do. I'll be making that nice video tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you enjoy watching these 1950s dating tip videos with me. I'll be doing these every single Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then Mondays, I'm about to throw a poll out there as to what we're going to watch on Monday. So I'll be putting that up on the either Patreon website itself or the Facebook group. I know there's both. I know everyone's on the Patreon, but Patreon doesn't really reach out to people as well as the Facebook group does. So I might do both and just composite together the information. So anyway, I just want to lift that up there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone has a safe and beautiful rest of your evening. I hope I helped you laugh just a little bit in the middle of everything. Stay safe. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your evening.